What's up, y'all? It's Nate from 3 Road. I'm here to show you guys how to design something that sells out instantly. If that's you and you want to find out how to design that, stay tuned. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is open your Photoshop, put a new file, make an artboard, 4000 by 4000 pixels, resolution 350 pixels per inch. Just copy these same settings, press create. What you're going to do first is get a picture of the face that you're trying to use. You can copy, simply just place it. To manipulate it, press Command T. So now what we're gonna do is cut out the subject with the pen tool. So I'm just gonna start above his head. So what you could do now is turn it into a smart object, resize it to the artboard. Open layer styles, go down to pattern overlay. If you don't see it, you just go to FX and it might be here. Okay, so you're just gonna get a star pattern. Put the scale to 1, and then angle it however you want. I think I'm gonna do it like that. Put the blend mode to multiply and the opacity to 42. So this is what it's looking like. Now, to make a new artboard, press on your main subject, press option, and then just drag. You have a copy now, just for reference. Okay, so come back to the main thing. What you're gonna do is come down here and open your threshold. Put threshold level to 33. You would want more highlights in. What you're gonna do is open a new layer. So what we're gonna do next is add some noise to the main subject to just add some grunge and give it a little bit of texture. Press select, color range. Go down to shadows, put the range to 12 and the fuzziness at 0. Press OK. Go to your new layer, get the paint bucket tool, fill it in with black. Press Command D to unselect the color range, and now it should be good. So now you can delete your threshold. You can make this invisible. Now we're just gonna add some color into the face. So what you're gonna do is add a layer above the main but under the cutout. You're gonna outline it, Command and this image box. You're gonna have a whole outline. What you're going to do is sample a color from the skin. So come here, sample this, fill it, that should be good. And now to make the eyes white, make a new layer. You can color in the eyes with the white, of course.
I'm supposed to be in your mind for the first time in a long time.
He has grills, so what I'm gonna do is just take yellow and he actually does have some color in his dreads, so what we're gonna do is add color there, make the paint bucket, the paintbrush a little bigger. Okay, so now we're gonna put this graphic on a shirt. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is add a blank mock-up. What you're gonna want to do is just merge these layers because we're done editing the color and everything. Press Command T, make this invisible for a little bit, manipulate this photo. I'm gonna make a cropped oversized T, zoom in a little bit, bring this back, press Command T on the design, make it a little smaller, center it. Looking a little good so far. So first design I'm gonna put on the face is a star, so just copy the star onto the design, place it however you want. So double tap to bring up the layer styles, add a color overlay. I can just use the same color that I put his grills in, which is this color. And what we're gonna do to the blending mode is dissolve it so it's as rigid as the design. You see? Bring his signature in. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is copy the image, bring it into your file, make it full black, add a color overlay, press OK, manipulate it a little bit, put it under the dreads. And if you want to spice the design up, you could add sun rays. Unfortunately, it's murked, so I'm gonna delete it just because I have the signature and it kind of clashes. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Say what's up.
What's up, everybody? Chris Captain, you know what I'm saying? Captain with me too, you know what I'm saying? Go show this guy some love. Hit the subscribe button, like the video if you haven't already. Yes, sir. Let's run it up. Come on.
So now what I'm gonna do is work on the front. of the t-shirt. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my white front mock-up. I'm just gonna drop it into the document. So I'm still doing the oversized crop tee, so I'm just gonna distort it just like how I have it in the other document. I'm gonna center it. So what I'm gonna do for the front, I'm just gonna have a normal text box that says Superstar. I'm just gonna use this same font, and you don't really want to just have it just like this, so you're gonna want to maybe distort it a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is turn this into a smart object. I'm going to transform it with Command T. I'm going to go to the warp section, put a star behind the star, so I'm just gonna get a star.
I've been on the road.
I'm gonna place it down. I'm going to double tap it to bring up the layer styles. I'm gonna add a color overlay, which would be the same color as the star on the back. See while gone. I'm going to size it up. It's looking pretty good, so I'm gonna dissolve it. Also this I'm going to dissolve. So now what I could do is turn this whole thing into a smart object. So now as you can see, it's pretty much a part of the shirt. It has the texture around the edges. Yeah, so that's the front. But this is what we have. For now, I'm just gonna keep it like this. Feel free to just use this and tweak it to, you know, your liking. And yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. Smash the like button, hit subscribe so we can push it out to more people. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Ice weather, violator, soul taker, rump shaker, trunk breaker.